Hi, my name is Doug Knight, and this is the Yang Tai Chi form that I learned from Grandmaster Duke Ching when I studied from him in the late 70s and early 80s, both at Fullerton College before he had opened a studio, and then at his first studio that he opened at on Commonwealth over in Fullerton. So, I'm going to do it along this plane. Shen, you'll have to kind of like do close-ups and stuff, you know what I mean? Tighten it up and everything, and this way I think you'll be able to follow me. You'll be able to follow along with me from off to the side. First I'll do the first section, and then I'm going to go through it bit by bit to try to show you how it works and how to understand why to do it a certain way to consider it right. Okay, that's the first section. Here's a plane. Okay? This line right here. When I say you have to leave a channel on every step, what I'm meaning is if you put your heel on this side of the line, when you step out, you have to have at least that line in between you. You don't want your feet in between your feet. You don't want a half a foot. You don't want your foot beyond this line. Both of those are not leaving a channel. Leaving a channel is just getting to where you're stepping out like this. How's that? We're not looking almost right on the line. That's what you want to do. Okay. Now, in every step in the form, you're going to leave a channel. Here you would leave a channel. It's right in here. Here you leave a channel. Always you're thinking about leaving a channel. The back foot on any stance, it would be called a bow and arrow stance. Any stance like this, the back foot closes in like this, so that it's not a 90. It should never be 90 degrees or more in Yang Tai Chi. It should always close in. and then this is straight. This foot will always be straight. Okay, so also if you step out on this one, still this foot is not 90 degrees to this foot. It has to come in like this. Another thing to understand is that all the movement will turn on the heel. Okay, when you put your foot out, if you're going to turn your foot, you never turn on the toe. Everything's turning on the heel all the time. Okay, now I just did the form, this plane, right here, this one. But I'm going to do it on this one now and try to explain the first couple of moves. Bring your hands up and down. As the right hand comes up, the left foot turns in like this. Okay? Then as you turn, your right foot turns. Now here is a plane. This is our main plane. A 90 degree angle from this plane would be this way. Okay? But a 45 is this way. Okay? 45 is this way. Anything off this plane that's a 45 degree angle. Okay? 90 degrees. If this is the plane and 90 degrees is like this, the 45 is just these. Okay? So, if I'm stepping on the first move, this is one of the rare moves, only in this section of the form, where you do the first part, the first section, or repeat the first section, do you step at these 45 degree angles. See, so we're going to turn your foot in, turn here, and I'm going to step at a 45 off of this plane. See, this plane right here. Now I'm at a 45 from it. I'm not at 90 degrees, 45. Right hand up, left foot turns, and you turn your right foot. Okay. Catch a ball. Step out at a 45 again from this plane. Move the ball. Okay. Now, I'm going to start it this way now so you can see my hands better. But when I say I'm stepping onto the 45, from this the even plane, 45, 45. Now you make a ball, like you have your hands in a ball shape. See, from elbow to palm, elbow to palm. Okay? You step out. Okay? On both of these, if you were looking from above, this should be like a circle. Okay? They're both on the circle around you. Right? This never comes back inside of 90 degrees. This has to be, all this shares the angle. Here, here, here. These all share the angle to get the smoothest circular angle you can in your hands. Right? Now you pick up your right foot, point your toe down, catch a ball, step out with your right. When your foot hits the ground, you want no weight going on it. Put your heel down. Now your weight transfers as your hands come over this way. Your body turns and your hands go right in front of you like this. And at the same time you adjust your back foot to get it less than 90 degrees. Turn this over this way. Let your hands drift down right in front of you. But at the point where they're going to come, where this angle gets in here, see, you don't want to get to there, so you turn this way. Bring your left hand out like this, your right hand comes right underneath here. So if you were to look from above you, it's all circular. Okay? Now rock forward, and your hands just go forward about 1 inch, but your body's moving forward, so it looks like your hands are going way forward. Now, separate your hands. pick up your back foot and move it part of the way towards you. Bring your hands back over a big ball. But see, you're not going to bring them back to here. You don't want this to get less than 90 degrees. See, this always stays at 90 degrees. More than 90 degrees. Okay, so you get to here, you step out, you push as if you're slightly pushing up with your fingertips. Okay, now sit back with let your legs drift back, and that causes your hands to fall this way, see? Alright, so as you do it, you start to turn your body and pull your hands around this way. Turn your right foot around, and your left foot all the way around. Come back across you this way. To a single whip. Alright? Now remember, as your hand comes across here, you're not going this way here. Your hand just comes to this. Right? Now turn your left foot in slightly. Drop both your hands and bring your right foot in so you're gathering yourself together. Go like that. So no weights on your right foot. Now, pick up your foot, step back out. Your hands are going like this, and this hand will go to the clef, your elbow clef, like this. And then you're going to go forward. From here, you turn your right foot slightly in, then you bring your weight over here, go to this. Across you. Okay, Shin, get me from this angle here. Looks like the wind guy's gonna follow us, huh? Okay, we found a better spot. So, here. Okay, your body should be at about a 3/4 angle, not full. Just turn it to 45 like that. Okay. Separate your hands and turn your foot inward. Okay, now this is a brush knee, alright? Let's go back to here. This golden cock stands on one leg, right? As you turn your body, see, I'm not going to move my arms, I'm just going to turn my body. Everything moves while you turn your body, see? So now, I'm going to move my arms like this, but it's going to get instigated by the movement of my body, see? Okay? Right here, because this hand's back, you can pick your foot up right at the right time. Right? This hand doesn't come back behind you, it just stays out here. Brush, your hand goes across your knee, so it's called the brush knee. This one should touch your earlobe, come down in front of you, and end up like this. Make sure your hands stay out in front of you when you do it, see? Don't let this hand come back here. Just keep it out here. That's where the fight is. So when you go to here, when your hands will come down, counterbalancing it so you can bring your foot up. When you bring your foot up, see, right now all your weight's on this foot. When you bring your foot to here, nothing should be able to see the weight transfer, right? When you get it really good. Right now I'm showing you how to do it, so I can't really concentrate on it. When you're coming through here, now this foot turns, at the same time this hand goes down, palm up, and goes back in this lock, while this one's going to come around here blocking and hitting, okay? The foot turns, this hand goes here, turn this hand over, same thing. On both of them, when you get like this, make sure your foot has turned upward. See, it's not at 90 degrees, it should be less. Okay? Counterbalance again, drop your hands down, bring your foot forward. Now, this hand comes on the outside edge of your body. This hand comes over here to here. Turn this foot. The hand goes across you as that foot turns. Come up on this outer edge of your body. Step through. Turn your foot. Slide this hand, see, right across here. Turn this hand up. This hand's up underneath it. See, we're here. Now, in all the moves, you always want this circle, see? So if you were here, if you're in this, that circle's still here, it's here. These things, whenever your arms are down, whenever you go like this, you want your elbows down, but you also want a space in your armpit, like the size of your fist, see? Okay? Same with here. There's a space here, so that causes a curvature in your arm. All the time. Now, when I say the outer edge of your body, I'm meaning this is the outer edge, okay? So when you do a move and you go to the outer edge, you're blocking only to the edge of you, see? So you go out to here. This is at the outer edge here on this side. When it comes across here, it just comes to the outer edge here. You're not going to go over here like this because you're not over here. Don't use any extra movement, see? Outer edge. Here, turn your hands over, you separate as you move forward. Don't bring your hands back to here, just to here. Then you turn your right foot, then your left foot. Both hands come up to above you like this, then they separate on a giant arc, where you're like gathering up a bundle of 10,000 cords, it's called. Right hand on the outside, and then just settle down. Okay, so this is the second portion, or second section of Yang Tai Chi. So I'm going to start it right where I left off on the other part. Just right from here, okay? Now, instead of standing up like this, now, drop both hands and you keep your knees bent. Turn your left foot in like this. Bring your hands around here. Pick your foot up. Step out at a 45-degree angle this way. And stand like that. Bring your hand up under here. Turn both hands over as you sit yourself backwards. Bring your left hand up. Then your right hand. Now, you sit back and let your hands drop back. Okay? So the movement of you going backwards causes your hands just to pull back, right? Or to drop down. Sit, and then as you do that, you turn too. You turn in the middle of your body, and that pulls your hands along behind you. Turn your right foot all the way around, but don't move your left foot. Bring your hands down in front of you. Pick up your left foot. Step it out this way. Now, make a right hand a fist, put it right under your left elbow. Turn your right foot inward like this. Pick up your left foot. Okay? So you'll be like this. Alright, I'm going to do that all at once now. Remember, when you pick up your feet, you want your toe to point downward towards the back of the foot that's on the ground, right? So down, then you step out. Don't let your feet go across like this. Make sure you bring your foot all the way back, step out this way. And then you turn your back foot in. I think that's both. Okay, now from here, we're going to do repel the monkey. Bring your hands back like this. Bring your foot back behind you. This hand comes to here. You act like there's a big ball here. Pushing this ball off of here as you pull this hand back. And this hand just ends up right here. So it's not like you're doing major stress here. Turn this hand flat and this one goes back. Step out towards, step out at the right angle to here. Okay. This hand goes flat like this. As this hand goes behind you, you watch this hand. Turn your head as it goes by. Roll out of it. Like this. You're reaching out here. This hand comes out. Drop both hands down. Bring your left foot forward. Now change your weight to your left foot. Grab. Okay, I'm going to do it from this direction. Just so you can see the final flow of the...
Oh, you should move back just a little bit.
Separate your hands. Okay, so now I'm going back from the original direction we were in, right? I'm going back through this stuff. I'm going to get to where you can see it a little better. Step out. Go ahead and lean forward. Great.
Keep moving. Bring it out.
Okay. Now, a brush knee like at the beginning of the form. Watch your hand as it goes behind you. This time, bring your right foot up halfway. Go like this, bring this hand back, and this hand like this. Now, raise this hand up. At the same time, step out with your left foot. Lean forward. Okay. I'm going to go from here again. No, I'm going to go from here. Okay? Don't let your hand be way up here. This isn't too far out. It's just like this. Your body's at a 3/4 angle. It's not straight. It's like 3/4. Bring your hands down like this. Turn your left foot in. Then you bring your hands back and pick up your right foot so your weight shifts to your left side. Your hands come over the top like this. Repeat this movement that you did before.
Hey!